Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. Opening day is here, and we're about to face the Yankees with Aaron Nola on the mound, which honestly gives me some optimism. And then our lineup should look something along the lines of Abrams, Torres, Mullins, Mountcastle, Suzuki, Rushman, Santander, Gorman, and Austin Hayes. Look, Austin Hayes batting in a nice spot I think is really fun because this dude's contact and his ability to get clutch hits has been great, and I think that'll help us really have a second top of the order hitter. Now the Yankees have made some moves. They've had Garrett Cole obviously for a while, but Ketel Marte ends up coming over there, which gives them a significant boost at second base because we took Torres away from them, so we kind of made that happen. They have Stanton, they have Jack Green, they have Donaldson, they have LeMahieu. I mean, they've got a lot of guys that are used to seeing, but they also really need to reload some areas because this team doesn't look as deep as it maybe once was. I mean, first things first, we're getting to see what Aaron Nola can absolutely do for us, and I'm excited about this. Look, the Yankees are a team that had a better record than us last year, but we were 77-85, which I think honestly is pretty good. Coming back here, got 2 strikes on. Oh man, we're not going to get it. Little circle change. Like Nola was 7-11 last year. Wasn't exactly a great year, and I'm hoping that we can have a productive 18 to 20 win season. I'll take honestly that. If he gets more than that, great. But if he doesn't, what are we paying you for? Full count. We need this. Start off strong. This is not strong. Austin Hayes, please. I'll take it. I also just want to call out, we had a comment recently saying that we should trade Austin Hayes for a younger left fielder. First of all, Austin Hayes is like 27, 28, somewhere around that age range, and the dude is like an 86 overall. We're not trading him. Okay, let me chill. Maybe we trade him at some point, but it has to be some insane value that we get returned from him because he's a dude that can get the job done. Got Marte in the ropes here, 1-2 count. The home gave us the benefit of the doubt, and I'll take it. CJ Abrams had a really good rookie campaign. I'm really happy with what he did. Showed a little bit of power with 10 home runs at a 240 average. Not starting off super great here, but again, 95 speed, top of the order. He's going to be just fine. Gleyber Torres is a guy that we're still trying to figure out exactly what he's going to bring to the table. I still think he's a 25-30 home run a year kind of guy. I just want his average to come up a little bit, but I think he's going to be just fine at second base. Gets a hold of one here. Speaking of a little bit of power, this one's going deep. This one's going back. This one is out of here. Gleyber Torres. We getting 30 home runs this season, big fella. Gleyber Torres gets things going incredibly well. Now we got Seti Mullins coming up with a 2-1 count here against Garrett Cole. I love that for Torres though because he's facing his former team and he comes up with a big hit to start it. This is definitely a playoffs or bust sort of team. What happens once we get there, I don't know, but I know we can make the playoffs for sure. Our pitching staff is incredible. They're talented. They're deep. What are you hitting Cedric Mullins for? You better chill. Watch yourself. Mullins on first base now. Mountcastle, we had it. We were a little bit underneath of it. That one could have been drilled out of the park just like Torres's, but instead, Aaron Hicks is going to get the second out of the game. Suzuki, 20-plus home runs, 250 average. Again, he sort of fell off a little bit towards the end of the year, but again, this is a guy that I really, really like. This ball comes in to Suzuki, a little low. Little 2-2 count. Oh, he's going to get thrown out. We tried. We honestly tried. Now we're picking up here at the top of the 4th inning. Aledmus Diaz is going to be up now, but you know what? This game is going pretty well. 1-0 lead. Nola's been pitching incredibly well so far. He's just trying to make sure he gets the job done. And we've also had some issues, I think, so far this game with us getting behind the count a little bit with Nola. We're still figuring him out a little bit, but I like what we see. This knuckle curve has just been disgusting, and so far, so good. We've also got official confirmation that we have 8 top prospects in the top 100. I'm not mad at that at all. I just think here what we're seeing is that we built a farm system that is super good. We've got a lot of guys in the majors that are very good as well, and we're going to be putting out a lot of talent. It's just who's going to ultimately stay at the top, who's going to get traded, but we've got a lot of pieces we can play with, and I'm going to take that strikeout. Through 3 1/3, that's 5 strikeouts for Nola right now. But again, he's down in the count again. This time to Marte. 2-1. This one hit to Gorman. Gorman, though, been a great third baseman so far. He's looking to go ahead and keep that moving as we get the punch out. Giancarlo stands up. This dude is known to tie games up with a single swing. 55 pitches so far, not too bad. We get him a swing and a super terrible pitch. That's going to go straight to Mountcastle for the out. Garrett Cole is still in the game. He's honestly not pitching bad. Just the 1 home run at Torres is really what kind of hurt him. This one to Mountcastle. That's a great location then to make it 2-2. Mountcastle could have really drilled one last time, a little bit underneath of it. This one inside as well, making it a full count. Suzuki on deck here with a full count. Mountcastle, a hold on, but that one's going to be foul. Mountcastle again led us in home runs last season. This dude's got crazy power. And that's the one we wanted. We just missed. Here comes a full count. I mean, this dude's jamming us nonstop. 8 pitch it back. Number 9 right here. We're not talking about that. Suzuki obviously a little frustrated earlier where Mullins got thrown out. But again, we were trying to go for a hit and run. And we just The important part was getting a hit, and we didn't really do that. We did definitely run. This was deep to center field, though, and Aaron Hicks, though, second out of the inning. Adley Rutschman, we talk about the rookies. We had so many rookies in the organization last season that had meaningful innings and plate appearances. And Rutschman was definitely one of them as he drills a ball that is deep and gone, but it's just foul. 2-2 count now for Rutschman, 2 outs, nobody on. Gets a hold of one. That one he's a little bit under, and it's to the right fielder, and that one should be a pretty good play. And it is. I thought it was gone. It just didn't really have the contact we needed. Top of the 5th inning, we got Donaldson up now. This dude is, I feel like dumb old. I'm surprised he's still playing, and we're going to try to make sure we get him out of here. Nola with a 1-2 count, coming back. I mean, he held off. 60 pitches so far for Nola again. It's been a pretty good opening day, but we're just falling behind in counts that we should not be falling behind in. You hate to see it. Don't want to put this man on base to go with a nice fastball, and he fouls it off. Still a 3-2 count. I mean, 93 on the gun, and that man could not catch up to it. Tyler Naquin's up. We got a 3-1 count already to this guy. Got to be careful here. He fouls that one off, making it a full count. I think this is really what's hurting Nola the most right now, just running deep into the counts. Even if he falls behind, you know, there's multiple foul balls. If he even gets up early, there's still multiple foul balls, or he misses his location, and he gets himself in trouble. Rizzo, another guy we're dealing with a 3-1 count. Test him a little bit with a 3-1. And that one's going to be the first walk that he has in the inning. I think what's a little bit tough, too, is we don't really have a lot of run support, so running your pitches up a little high, putting guys on base. It's, again, he's been great today, but there's a lot of room for improvement right now from Nola. But I'm going to take that. You better believe it. I mean, all criticism aside, Nola is pitching a no-hitter right now, so we'll take that. This ball, whoa, inside, crazy. You better chill. You already hit one of our guys. Count on leaving it 2-2. That one's outside as well. We got a full count. This is a game of full counts right now. Both pitchers are a little rusty. Gorman on deck. We're behind on that one. We're a little underneath of that one. And Santander just running to first base for some cardio. Nola Gorman trying to get involved. We've seen a couple of guys on base. I mean, Garrett Cole is a stud, and we've struggled to really get on base. Really only 2 hits today. One of those hits obviously being a home run, which is fantastic. But we need more guys on base to put a little bit of pressure on this guy. Gorman again just trying to get on base here. Woo, we went golfing. 2-2 count now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some. That's going deep. That one's going back, and that one is gone. I'm gonna let you know right now, the future in Baltimore is looking bright. 2 home runs so far in the game, 1 by Torres. We get another one right there by Gorman, the third baseman, the second base, and the infielder showing the power. Where's the outfield power right now? Austin Hayes trying to represent for the outfielders. Got the 3-1 count. 1 out, nobody on. That's the one we wanted. A little ahead to that one. We got the 3-2 count now. Jammed us. I mean, that's just, you can't ask for a better location. Perfectly placed. He gets a second out there, and again, if we can just get a little bit more going here, Cole might be in trouble, but for now, they're keeping him in. The good news is, though, we're going to the top of the orders. A C.J. Abrams, a fly out, a pop out. He hasn't got on base yet today, but he's due. A lot of our guys are due right now. That's a nice hit, but it's right to the first baseman, and easy out, and again, end of the 5th. Look, with an opportunity for a no-no on literally opening day, we're going to keep things moving here with Nola. Circle change is absolutely dealing at the moment. It goes back to another one. That one's in the dirt. Changing the eye level up here. I mean, I love the placement. Dealing with a 2-2. Love that. Mullins got to jump on it. Can he get to it in time? He's going to get to it. And look, the no-no's still on. A little bit more interesting now. DJ LeMay, who's up. This one's deep. This one's back. Mullins has a beat on it. Close, but no cigar. And the no-no is officially gone. If Mullins was actually playing a little bit more deep, I think he might have been able to actually get to that one. It was just a step or 2 ahead of him, and he couldn't get to it. But now we got a 3-2 count against Diaz, who nearly takes one out himself. Here comes the 3-2. Don't want to put him on base with this line. No shot. The same section of the ballpark almost. A little bit more to the left, and this one's gone. Nola, chill. Now we are going to warm up. Jordan Lyles in the bullpen right now. Just Nola's giving up back-to-back home runs. We're in the heart of the order. We got Marte to deal with now, and then we got Giancarlo staying right after. Little 2-1 count on Marte. Circle change in the dirt. We're losing a lot of control. Coming back here, looking for a strike. Got one, but good Lord, are the Yankees figuring Nola out right now. A little bit too late. You can't get to that one. We're going to try to get this one in. I mean, the good news is he's not exactly a burner on the base pass. We're going to try to get him out of third. It's going to be close. We don't even go for the tag there. Now they got a runner on third with 1 out. We're doing a little bit of a mound visit here. We want to keep his confidence high. He doesn't really have any feeling in his fastball right now. I don't want to have to pull him at the moment. I want to try to get our offense on the field to try to get him a win, but for now, we'll keep him in. I think the tough thing we just saw there, though, is he has 44 strikes, I believe, or he's essentially about 50-50 on balls and strikes right now, which you never want to see. 2-2 count. And you needed that, big fella. You needed that. Josh Donaldson up, and again, we're sitting here with a 3-1 count. That one, I mean, just the Yankees now officially have the lead. He's working himself into some bad counts, and because of that, we're going to let him finish the inning unless one more run comes in. I think we absolutely have to pull him. This has been a massive inning for the Yankees. You've got to call that a strike on, please. This doesn't feel like it's getting any better right now. Another called ball here. 2-1 count, coming back with a knuckle curve. They fouled that one off. High and tight with the fastball. Worked against Stan. Doesn't work here against Rizzo. Circle change has been great today. Not when it's over the middle of the plate. You have to be kidding me. Mullen's going to try to get it in. We're looking at 9 speed coming in. This one should be a play at the plate. We've got him by a mile on that one. Thank God we're getting out of this inning, because another run would have broke our hearts. The Yankees rallied big time, but the good news is we have Gleyber Torres, who's 2 for 2 in the afternoon against Cole. That one's going to be tough. Garrett Cole, though, still in the game, only at 83 pitches. In the dirt there to make it 2-2. Inside again. Hey, I'm here for it. Full count. Let's get Garrett Cole riding those pitches up. Torres up. Mullins on deck. I mean, that one hung just enough. We couldn't quite get around to it. And just, again, another great pitch by Cole. This dude's dealing. Mullins obviously hasn't gotten things going. He got hit by a pitch earlier. He's been a little frustrated. Had to ground out in the 3rd inning when he came back up. That one he's going to let fly. Little 2-1 coming his way. Oh, weird. Interesting. No one catches that, thank God. Here comes the 2-2 for him. Oh, we got some distance on that, I think. But not enough. He's going to be able to set up camp. We're about 15 feet from the wall. And we're down to 2 outs. Mountcastle's definitely been boom or bust a lot recently. Pop out, strike out. We need more. Way early on that. Cole's going to count at 3-2. Mountcastle, tons of pop in the bat. This one is deep, but again, a little bit too underneath of it. If he's a little more center on that, it's gone and we tie it. But instead, we got an out. So for us is going to be Jordan Lyles, 9-12 in the season last year. A guy that started out in the rotation, then ultimately found himself in the bullpen, but I think it's a good spot for him. Lyles comes out here with a slider to start. That goes over the middle of the plate, but Gorman is there to make a great play and get it to first in a hurry. Catcher still looking for his first hit today, and we're not trying to give it to him at this point. Lyles misses heavily on that. Got to chow him a little bit here. I mean, what a hit. Mullins, though, I mean, look, thank God he got it. That one did let it go by him, but he keeps him at first. DJ LeMahieu is really the guy that got this going with it to what it is right now. He swings the one. Torres doesn't show a ton of range there. That ball's going to go. Oh, Lord. We're in shambles now. The good news is we have runners in the corners. There's 1 out, so we do have an opportunity for a double play here. Lyles going to try to get it going. I think he got 1, doesn't get the second one, and they get another run to give it a 2-run lead. Our pitching staff is supposed to be our bright spot this season, and opening day is not looking great. Marte doesn't swing on the slider. We're coming right back with it, though. He hits one. It's deep. It is back. It's going foul, and luckily Suzuki has plenty of room here, and good lord, we're out of another nightmare inning. Suzuki made the last out of the inning here. We're trying to get the first hit of this inning. Fouls one off. Cole's going to hit 100 pitches here with this one. Suzuki, again, we've had good pop, but it's just not good enough. An easy out for the left fielder. Adley Rutschman reached on an error earlier. Again, where are the hits at? Okay. We need him. I know we're facing Garrett Cole, but we need him. We'll take that one away. 2 in the bullpen, though. Okay, this is good news. We need Garrett Cole out of here ASAP. And honestly, if we can get Garrett Cole out this inning, that's probably better because we need a whole lot of time to try to get these runs up. Rutschman misses big time on that. Great timing, just horrible accuracy. Now, Enrique Bowser is coming up to play this time for Santander. He's going to be facing a 1-2 count. An opportunity to see what the young fella can do in the big leagues. He's going to have a lot of opportunities to hit this season. Okay, so here comes Lyle starting up against Stan. Stan drills one foul, but it would have been gone if it were fair. Got him in a good spot, though. A little 1-2 count. Doesn't swing on a nasty slider. Count all even at 2. It's going to be ahead now, 3-2. Stan just looking for something to drill. This is a ginormous human being who knows how to drill the ball, and that one goes right past Mountcastle into the outfield. Stanton only 12 speed, so that man's literally not moving on first base, but still a heck of a hit. You're trying to rally and how our pitching has been going is not going to be helping us out. But we do get it now here. Austin Hayes sets up camp. He's got this one to give us the first out of the inning. Now let's get a double play. Get out of there. We'll be all right. Naquin's going to be up now. He's been ahead of the count, I think, pretty much all the time. We'll be evening up here at 2. Challenging him high and tight. Can't get that one quite where we need it. Call me crazy if you heard this before, but literally a full count again for Baltimore. This one's deep. Mullins has got a beat on it. Can he get to it in time, though? It's going to be close, and Mullins has enough time. He's going to get this ball in. We don't really have a run threat from Stanton, so we're going to be okay. Anthony Rizzo had a great hit a couple of innings ago. He's trying to match that back here as Lyles misses big. Coming here with a little curveball. Missed on that, but so did he. We're going to jam him a little bit, going with the slider. He swings at that one. Are you kidding me? We have 2 outs. Torres gets the easy one to first. Ow. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th, trying to get a run or 2. Okay. Bullpen's coming in. Dude had a terrible ERA last year, but last year's out of the door. We'll see what ultimately he does right now. Up for us is Nolan Gorman. If you remember, he had that massive home run earlier. We need not even a home run here, but just at least a base hit. Get this rally going. Good Lord, why are we swinging? That was disgusting slurve. What are you supposed to do with that? The answer is probably not swing, but here we are. 3 hits in the afternoon, 2 of those being home runs. We got to be a little bit more patient. A little 2-1 with 1 out coming up. A dribbler hit up the middle, and it's an easy play for the shortstop. CJ Abrams, again, due for a hit. If we can get him on the bases, I'll be super happy because CJ Abrams on first or second, followed by a hit in the gap, he's probably scoring by 95 speed. Abrams just misses these sinkers, the slurves. Their bullpen is destroying us right now. Mentally, we're finished, but we got to stay strong. Lyles is here with another 3-2 count. This one's placed well, but so is the hit. The hit is placed even better as he gets on. I got to admit, I really felt like this Yankees team was going to be susceptible on opening day, and we could start off strong, but barring a rally, this is going to be a little bit disappointing. 1-2 count. Nasty curveball. He fouls that off. Going up top here from Lyles. That one's going to be a little bit lower than we wanted it to. He fouls or hits that one deep. Mullins has got an easy beat on it. Catches that one. We got our first out. DJ LeMahieu again. We talked about it earlier. This is the dude that really changed this game. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Bro, what a hit. LeMahieu does it again. He's going to drive in another run. I hate him. So as if things weren't already tough enough, having to come back from down 2 runs, he makes it literally 3 runs at this point. Mullins in the easy play out here in the outfield, gets over to third base to hold him in check, but the Yankees have 3 up with 2 outs. Tel Marte had a triple earlier in the game. 1-1 count for him. Get him to swing. Abrams, easy play over to first. We're out of the inning. We need to rally. Big. Chad Green coming in. This is not what I wanted to see. 1.87 ERA last year. He's facing Gleyber Torres, who obviously went yard earlier today. His first 2 at-bats were hits. After that, not so much. Green dealing here with a 1-1. We'll take it. A little 2-1 action. Oh, Torres got a hold of one, but he's a little bit off. That one's going to be short again. Would have been fair, but it's also an out. Mullins hit by a pitch. It's not been good today. 0 for 2. A ground out, a fly out. We just haven't been able to put one in the gap and drive in something. Mullins gets a hold of one, a little underneath of it again. I don't know if that's the wind's blowing. The wind's blowing enough. Mullins goes deep. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hey, look, don't sleep on Cedric Mullins. He was an MVP candidate for 2/3 of the season last year. Just fell off a little bit at the end. Mountcastle came on a little bit stronger. But I'm here for both of these guys. What an absolute laser out to left field. That one's going. We got back-to-back. Mullins, Mountcastle, Eminem are back, baby. They got Chad Green about here. Scott Barlow comes in, a little bit of a higher ERA last year, 1-3 record. Had 26 of 32 save opportunities, but good Lord. Where were these runs at? Where were these hits at earlier? Still no really base hits, just been home runs today. Here comes Barlow against Suzuki. Suzuki takes that one to make it 2-1. Bottom of the 9th inning, we got 1 out. Let's see what our guys can do here. Woo, he got us on that slider. Suzuki again, due for a hit, 0 for 3 in the afternoon. Ooh, thank God they didn't go after that one. Full count. Suzuki can get on base here. Underneath of it, hey, we'll take the foul. Suzuki with a great hit up the middle. Hey, get your rally caps ready because we are here in the bottom of the 9th inning with the lead run coming to the plate. 3 hits in a row for the squad. Ali Rushman, who, don't forget, hit a ball that would have been a home run earlier, just went foul. Got a right-handed pitcher versus a guy batting left right now. Disgusting. Yankees putting a guy up in the bullpen as well. Do not want to hit into a double play here. That one's going to be low. But one of the gaps, Suzuki could tie this one up. Oh, that was a 50-50 ball. And it's about 6 feet away from tying this game up and then winning it for us with a 2-run shot. Enrique Bowser's up. Struck out, honestly, pretty hilariously earlier. Gets a chance to get a walk-off hit for the first time in his career, his first major league game. They look for the hit and run. They go for the pitch out. Can Bowser become a legend in his MLB debut? Fouls one off. That was going to be 50-50, probably more so a ball. Counts on leaving it 2-2. Suzuki on. Bowser up to hit. 2 outs. I mean, absolutely disgusting pitch. The Yankees are going to walk out here with a W. Bowser had 2 plate appearances today. Unfortunately, didn't really go his way. We were valiant in our effort to come back, but it just wasn't enough. The Yankees, in opening day, were better. But we're coming for him. Recapping the stats, LeMahieu, again, player of the game. The home run, the double, he was fantastic. I mean, you could also say Ketel Marte, who was great in his own right. But Garrett Cole, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits given up, 4 strikeouts and 2 earned runs. And Nola was great through 5 innings. The 6th inning, though, absolutely derailed him. He had 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 3 earned runs. Scott Barlow was also great coming in, and Chad Green probably is a guy I'm glad we didn't go after in the offseason because we had an opportunity to do so. But still, I am proud of the Orioles. We battled back. We played well. We just got to do a little bit better about getting on base and not worrying so much about the long ball. But once we do, we're going to be a problem. Playoffs or bust, I can promise that. At the end of the day, we got a long way to go. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.